All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course and we're still doing our malaria mitigating overfitting and underfitting module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Yesterday, you recall we went over some aspects of overfitting and underfitting. We didn't do much reading. It was a bunch of note taking as it was today. So I'm going to just read a little excerpt from you and then show you something else that we went over today. Now, this data has to be representative of what the model would see in real life, and this data should be as diverse as possible. Even after collecting more data, to solve this problem of overfitting, we could use data augmentation. Now, what is data augmentation about? Suppose we have an image of a cell which happens to be parasitized. Instead of having just this in our data set, we could have the image modified such that we now have more data to train on. So imagine initially we say let's have 20,000 images, for example. Now, after doing data augmentation, after modifying each and every image, we now have a data set of 80,000 images. And how do we get those 80,000 images? We can flip the image a total of 3 times before it goes back to its original state. So we have 20,000 images, and we flip every image to get a different viewpoint of it. That will give us 80,000 because we're gonna have four different viewpoints of 20,000 images. 4 times 20,000 is 80,000. That's pretty much what we went over. We did take a bunch of notes, as you can see here, and yeah, we're just gonna keep moving forward with that. But also, to give you guys a heads up, I know I haven't been talking much about the actual mathematics, course that we were going over, but I did finish that this morning. Let me get ahead and give you a look at that. These are all the modules that we actually went over inside of that course. So these are all of them here. Some of them are very long, some of them are okay. But yeah, it's some of them are very in depth. And actually, if you want to actually have a look at what I went over and all of the notes I took, you can have a look at my GitHub. I did upload everything to it. It'll be here under this mathematics for neural networks and deep learning. You would just click on that, and then you would actually have access to everything I went over for the past few weeks inside that course. So yeah, there's everything here inside my complete mathematics of neural networks for deep learning. And click on that. And here's all the modules here, and you can just click on any one of them and have a look around and see exactly what's what, and actually what notes I took and what I found important to remember. But yeah, that's pretty much all we did for today. We did some TensorFlow and we actually finished up our math course, so that is completely done. Now I can focus entirely on TensorFlow and the generative AI. I'm going to just do those two courses because those are going to take me up for the rest of the year. They're pretty in-depth. TensorFlow, as you can recall, I've been doing that for quite a while, and the generative AI is going to be pretty long also. So yeah, I'm just going to focus on those two and keep it moving forward. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, this is Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.